Hello, welcome back to the 4 Mile Circus. We are back on the Ren'Py Jam site on Itch, and we're looking for some new submissions. The jam is now over, it has ended, but there are over 30 entries. Not all of them are for Windows, so I can't play all of them, but they definitely look like some that I'm interested in. So, let's have a go. Okay, the first one up is Fishing for Love. It is by Omelette. And it is about some protagonists helping out manning the family's goldfish scooping stool, all by their lonesome. So let's see just how they will manage to get through the festival. Okay, we're Fishing for Love. Oh. Pleased to meet you too. I'd like to go for a he, please, thank you. Okay, 4 Mile will refer you to using he, him pronouns. 4 Mile. Summer. The warm rays of the sun shone brightly against my skin. Thankfully, it was already evening and the setting sun cast orange rays that lit up the countryside before me. Wow, we're off to a flying start. The summer festival would soon be starting today. I don't know where soon came from, I'm just adding words in. My uncle and I were supposed to be travelling together to set up our annual stall at the festival grounds. However, this time, I was alone at a festival. Oh. Pixels! I love it. Not too long ago, in a galaxy far... Sorry, wrong story. 4 Mile. Are you sure you don't want me to get you a stepladder? Uncle. No. Who do you think I am? I can manage with just a chair. Uh-oh, health and safety. 4 Mile. Look out! Oh! He's gone. We did try and warn him. Health and safety. The verdict was that he had a minor fracture. Excuse me, and would have to spend the next few days under observation at the hospital. Wow. Okay. 4 Mile. Oops, I can't get distracted while at the wheel. I stopped at the traffic junction, watching an old lady cross the road in shrine maiden attire. It's rather jazzy, isn't it? Looks like she's... Those aren't wings, are they? Those aren't little wings. Although she was struggling with her shopping bags, the busy evening crowd didn't seem to pay her any mind at all. Okay. After the light turned green, I quickly pulled off into the road shoulder, and waited for her to walk into view. Oh, a bit of heroics is coming up here. 4 Mile. Excuse me, but might you be heading to the shrine by any chance? I wound down the window and stuck out my head out, trying to grab her attention. The lady looked slightly surprised that I'd called out to her, but nodded. Stranger danger! 4 Mile. Would you like a lift? I'm heading in the same direction.
If it's not a bother, it seems that my age is catching up with me. To me.
4 Mile. It's not a bother at all. Here, let me help you with that. The woman laughed, giving me a warm and friendly smile. Was a nice little smile then. I quickly exited and popped the trunk of the car and helped her load the various knickknacks she had stuffed into the paper bags. The bags had seemed deceptively light for their size. Whew, that's done. I wiped the sweat from my brow and helped the lady up onto the passenger seat of the car. Put her in the boot. 4 Mile. I've never seen someone this old still working in the shrine. It's getting a bit personal.
Ha. I work inside the shrine, assisting the chief priest. I don't usually get the chance to head outside during the festival.
4 Mile, I see, that makes sense. I don't know if I'll be able to keep that voice up.
May I ask the name of the person who helped me?
It's a rather rounded, rotund way of asking what my name is. 4 Mile, I haven't introduced myself. Manners. Sorry for not introducing myself earlier. I am 4 Mile.
I would like you to call me Mikoto.
Then, Miss Mikoto, where would you like me to drop you off? I like the way we're inside our car at the moment. Sorry. I meant to bring my attention to that. She's like a hood ornament. It's like a dashboard ornament, isn't she? Like this nodding head thing.
I can get off wherever. I'm not a bother, dear.
That won't do. Those bags were usually heavy. Let me send you as close to your destination as possible. I'm such a gentleman, such a gallant gentleman.
My, what a kind boy you are. But I'm sure you were short on time to set up your stall, right?
I glanced at the electronic display on the dashboard. Crap! You're right. I'm really sorry about this. I open the door and push her out as we're moving. I'm just getting carried away now. Mikoto.
No, it's the thought that counts.
Bye, Mikoto. Then I wish you a nice day.
You didn't have to help me unload all the bags.
It's the least I could do. You already have done so much for me. Oh, sorry. Oh,
You've already done so much for me, sending me here with your car.
I still feel bad, says 4 Mile.
Here, I hope you will accept this as part of my thanks.
She puts a white-coloured necklace into my palm. Okay. Mikoto.
It was blessed by the head priest himself. I hope you take care of it as much as it takes care of you.
4 Mile. Thanks for the gift. I will treasure it.
I know you will, says Mikoto.
Bye, Miki. Mind if I call him Miki? She gave me a slight wave before picking up the bags and walking up the stairs. It seemed almost too surreal that the old woman glided through the human traffic with ease. I watched her figure blend into the crowd before I began to unload the decorations for the stall. Putting on the necklace with a clasp, I felt weirdly rejuvenated and optimistic about the future. Ooh, health plus 10. Okay. Ooh, I like it. The market area. 4 Mile. Phew, that's almost all of them. What?
Hey, cutie. How about joining us for a walk around?
I don't know what voice I've got here. I turned to the sound of the voices. Okay, we're alright. A pair of boys were approaching a girl. They seemed to be hitting on it. Ah, right. Sorry. Hey, cutie. How about having a walk around the fair with us? Boy 2. Yeah, what's your name? Girl.
Tanashi? Tomo?
And Tomo? Wanna head with us to the festival? Let's intervene. I've been doing gentlemanly stuff all day. Let's get in there. Before the girl could reply, I shouted out to her. She might want to go with him. I don't know. Maybe we're jumping in here a bit early. Hey, Tomo! Tomo! Took you long enough. I ran up to the group and, as gently as I could, held onto her hand. Tomo.
Oh, good evening?
Me. Just play along if you want to get rid of them. Oh, okay, says Tomo. Sorry I was late. Shall we go to the festival together? The shy girl nodded slightly. Shh. She's already with someone else. Let's go. The duo seemed to have forgotten the message and skulked off in the opposite direction. Yeah, bye, losers. 4 Mile. Are you okay? Tomoe? Should that be Tomoe? I'm going to go with Tomoe, just to try and finally land on one name rather than lots of ones. Tomoe. I'm fine. Thanks for your concern. It was nothing. Were you on your way to the festival? Oh, yeah. I seem to have gotten lost somehow. Lucky I ran into you then. If you are willing to wait, we can head there together using the staff-only entrance. Oh, yeah. Tomoe. Sure. Thank you very much. Can I let go now? Still holding her hand. Sorry, my hands are really sweaty right now too. I nervously let go of her hand and apologised profusely. Then this is where we part. 4 Mile, I hope you enjoyed yourself. Don't get lost again. Stay away from those guys. Tomoe, I will try my best not to. 4 Mile, sorry for not introducing myself earlier. I'm 4 Mile. Tomoe is fine for me as well. Then I will patronise your stall later. 4 Mile. It's all very formal, this, isn't it? Please do, I say. And she's gone. She handed me back the plastic bag and bowed politely before leaving. A message beeped on my phone. It's the goddamn uncle with his broken ankle, fractured. Uncle, I have to stay in the hospital for quite a while longer. The doctor says he won't let me leave. It's ridiculous. I'm perfectly fine. For a twisted ankle. He's work shy. That's what I think. He doesn't want to work. Forma, then you should stay and do what the doctor says. Uncle, are you sure you are fine? I believe in you. Forma, please just sit still and focus on recuperating. I immediately put down the phone. Forma, didn't you just enter the hospital a couple of hours ago? What do the words under observation even mean to you? With that I sighed and began the setup by myself. Hey there, need a hand? Forma, oh yes please. I turn around and see a familiar sight. I like that upbeat music. Wait a minute. Sayaka? Sayaka, what are you doing here? What about the rest of the class? Are they coming today? Usually I would only see my classmates when they came with their families. She is looking cool. It was very rare to see one of my classmates come to the festival alone. Sayaka. Sayaka, I'm supposed to report to that takoyaki stall for work today. She looked over to the stall opposite mine. Competition. Their competition. Ah, let me get him for you. Mr. Taku, your part-timer is here. Hey, there's Mr. Taku. A middle-aged man showed his face from behind the counter. Ah, Sayaka, wasn't it? Sayaka. Yes, I look forward to working with you over the weekend. Formal, Sayaka, you are working the whole festival period? What's so difficult to believe about that? Formal, no, I figured you would have people to go out with. I do, says Sayaka, but I won't die if I forgo one festival. You are living proof of taking that to an extreme, aren't you? Oh, alright. Okay. I had no comeback because she was exactly right. I couldn't even remember the last time I'd come to a festival for fun. Mr. Taku, you two seem close. Hey, he's a matchmaker. She's a classmate? Then she should have no problems with helping you set up that stall, right? Formal, don't you need help? Mr. Taku, I will be fine. Besides, with your uncle missing, it will be hard to set up the stall, right? Words got around about my uncle. It seems that my uncle had already informed the staff of his absence. Formal, then I will indulge you in your kindness. Thank you. Just me and Sayaka. So where do I put this? There's a question. Sayaka brought a box. Oh, boxes, right. Sayaka brought in boxes of pre-made poi. That is, plastic rings with a thin paper hung over them. Say what? What do we do with those? Oh, this is me. Those can be put on the table next to me. Sayaka, I have the goldfish. Head over the cash. She clutched the aerated bag of goldfish and approached. Formal, hang on. I've just about had it with this inflatable pool. I pumped as hard as I could into the pool before motioning for Sayaka to pour in the fish. Whew, I'm relieved I didn't know what was going on then. Wow. Sayaka, what an old-fashioned cash register. It's an antique, Sayaka, okay? This has been in the family for years. It used to apparently be a family heirloom, but I could never understand why Uncle ever used it. And if I remember correctly, the button releases the drawer. Chink! That should be everything, right, says Sayaka. That should be it. We are ready to rock. Let's take some cash. Then, see you later. Bye-bye. See you. I check my watch. It's almost time for people to start streaming in. I tucked myself in between the cash register and swiftly opened a few boxes of poi. Excuse me. It seemed that somehow some of the poi had gotten damaged in the moving process. I'd better take notes of how many of each type I currently have. Oh. A few hours of work uneventfully passed by. Well, that's probably where we should leave it for now. That is Fishing for Love. It's quite charming, actually. Oh, it looks like the plot is about to thicken. Quite a charming little story about someone selling fish and meeting maybe a new love. So there you go. That's available on it at the Ren'Py Jam. Go and get it and see what's to come for our hero. Okay, next up is Baked Magic. I've been looking forward to playing this, in all honesty. I couldn't get it going, but Red Baby jumped in and helped me out. So thank you very much for that. It's much appreciated because I'm a technical dunce, and now I can play it. So it's the story of a bakery, 2 witches, a knight, and some muffins. Alright, let's tuck in. Okay, we're in. Let's bake some muffins. Oh, I like it. Hello. So this is Lana. Perfect. Once the apple cinnamon muffins are done, we'll be finished with today's baking. I think I'll open the store a little early today. Good idea. Let's catch those early birds. Elliot. Lana, come quick. That's from behind the curtain. What's the matter, Elliot? Elliot. I started a fire. Lana. Oh. Get the fire extinguisher. Oh. Oh, Elliot. Lana. Elliot, where's the fire? I can't see any fires. Right here. That my dog barking? I'm sorry. Shush, dog. Oh, so she conjured. Oh, you mean you conjured a fire? When you said you started a fire, I thought you'd set the kitchen alight. Elliot, what are you up to in here? Okay? What's going on? Again. Alright, okay. My name is Lana Olayan. Olayan? What? Olayan? Okay. And I run this bakery. Elliot, no way, I'm not that careless. At least not anymore. And this little ball of energy is my apprentice, Elliot Ardia. Hi, Elliot. Elliot, I wasn't able to control my fire magic at all last week, but I practiced really hard and finally got the hang of it. Okay, so this is the setup. It's the bakery, the back of the bakery. That's where all the work's done. Elliot's in the back working away. I wanted to show you how much I've improved. Lana obviously fronts up the shop. And we're witches. I got that. We got that. Ah, my fire! Lana, what am I going to do with you? So, just quickly, love the art style. Really sharp. I really like the direction of this. Where's Elliot gone? Dare I ask? Like the music too. Okay, so there's the muffins. There are the muffins in the background. Elliot. Lana, I can't find the powdered cinnamon. Is she like the sheep that cried wolf? Yeah, the sheep that cried wolf. The boy that cried wolf. I don't think the sheep cried anything. Lana, it's on the shelf next to the clove. Okay. I've had this bakery for a little over 3 years now. It sounds like you're lucky with Elliot working in the kitchen that you still got it. It's always been my dream to open up a store and share my delicious snacks and remedies with the people of Parinia. Elliot, I found it. Good work, Elliot. She's long-suffering, isn't she? Is Elliot? Oh, there you go. Elliot was one of the first customers I ever had. Back then I hadn't realised that she was a witch. Elliot, Lana, look! Elliot, don't push the right mouse button. Elliot, I finished dusting the apple cinnamon muffins. Good dust work. Last year she came to me saying she wanted to learn how to use magic to bake. Okay. Elliot, don't they look appetizing? Oh, Elliot. Initially I was reluctant. She's just ignoring that, Lana is. Elliot, get it? Get it? Appetizing. It's like appetizing but with apples, because I'm holding apple cinnamon muffins. Lana, yes, well done. Well done. Please could you put them on the display stand? But even if I turned her down so many times, she still visited the store and begged me to teach her. Elliot, oh, you didn't laugh at my amazing joke. She's very persistent. Last month I finally agreed to take her on as my apprentice. Ha! There you go. She's laughed. That didn't sound sincere, says Elliot. And things at the bakery have been more lively ever since. Oh, hello. Customer of the day, first customer, Jane. Good morning. Elliot. Morning. Here comes our number one customer. Okay, so there's Jane. Is she the knight? She's got like a set of armour on. Yeah. Elliot. How is life at the castle doing, Jane? Is it Jane or should it be Yain or something like that? Something more knightly. This is Jane Do. She is a royal knight that comes by the bakery every morning to buy a blueberry lavender muffin. Jane, it's going fine. You know I can't say too much about what happens at the castle. What goes on at the castle stays at the castle. We've also served together during the war. You could say we've been through a lot together. Oh really, what war? The war. There's a backstory there, isn't there, they're not telling us about. Elliot, stingy. Elliot's a little firecracker, isn't she? She's trouble. With her little freckled shoulders and all that business. Lana, should I get your usual, Jane? If you would, thanks, Lana. I am grateful she still comes to visit me every day. Elliot. Jane, are you alright? You have bags under your eyes. Thanks for your concern, Elliot, but I'm fine. There's a lot going on at the castle at the moment, so I just haven't been sleeping well the past couple of nights. Lana, would you like something to help you sleep? Okay. Oh, hello. So we've got a branch here. Flirt or suggest a sleep remedy. Oh, been in the wars together. They're friends. What the? Do we go straight down the line with a suggest a sleep remedy? Or do we go? Let's go with a flirt. What the hell? Lana, I have just the thing for sleepless nights. Okay. Or is this going to suddenly go triple X rated? Jane, what do you suggest? Okay, I think we're alright. It's easier for people to fall asleep when they have someone to hold at night. Or if there's someone holding them. That's nice. Isn't that nice, Jane? Jane? Come on, Jane. If you need a person for either suggestion, I'd happily volunteer my services. Now come on, Jane, look. Look at Lana, take her in. Do not look a gift horse in the mouth. I don't know whether that's an appropriate saying for this situation, but there you go. What, Jane? My God. Jane, thanks for the offer, but I don't think that's the right solution to my problem. Look at Lana's face there. That's like, say what? Elliot's just like, that's a tough one. I'm trying not to smile. Jane's gone down in my estimations. Elliot scribbles. Today's lesson. How not to flirt with customers. Poor Lana. Elliot, please don't write that down. Elliot. Lana, well, since my first proposal seems to have been rejected, how about I make you a potion to help you fall asleep instead? Well, more fool you, Jane. Jane, a sleeping potion? I'm not sure. Okay. It's not Rehypnol, don't worry. It won't knock you unconscious straight away. The potion I have in mind will just help you relax and make it easier for you to fall asleep within 5 to 15 minutes of taking it. Jane, are there any side effects? Yeah, you wake up covered in lipstick. Lana. Lana, you'll wake up normally and feel refreshed. No adverse side effects. Nothing like the potions we've used during the war. The mention of the war again. Jane, I see. Very well then. Lana, shall I make the potion and deliver it to the castle tonight? She's still trying, isn't she, Lana? She's not going to give up there. She's going to deliver the potion by hand. Jane, if you would, thanks. Elliot. Oh, I can drop it off for you. Shut up, Elliot. Lana, how do you plan to get to the castle? Shut up, Elliot. I can walk. Lana, you haven't been practicing how to fly, have you? Elliot, I can't do it. Can't fly. I can't control more than one element like you can, Lana. Just hasn't she got stuff to do in the back of the shop? Shut up. I've right-clicked. Oh no, I'm okay. Oh no, I've done it again. Gotta keep my other finger away from that mouse. I can barely make fire. How do you expect me to use wind magic so soon? There's a lot of wind coming out your mouth. She's trying to set up a date with Jane. Lana, conjure fire then. conjure fire. Elliot. Please let me do the delivery. I'm not as magically gifted as some of the other witches in town, but you are still willing to take me on as your student. I want to prove my worth as your apprentice, with or without magic. Lana just giving up. She's just like, wow, well done for blocking me on that one. Elliot, I'll beat you later. Did I say that? Lana, when you're this determined, how could I possibly say no? Elliot, woohoo! Well done, Elliot. Jane, good for you, Elliot. I'll greet you at the castle gates after sundown. Elliot, alright. I will see you then, Jane. I hope your potion works, Lana. Lana, do you doubt my skill? Jane, never. I'll see you, Elliot. Elliot, see you, Jane. Shh, Lana, have you not got something to say to her about that? She was trying to set up a hot date. Elliot, so what type of sleeping potion are you going to make, Lana? Just a simple one. Would you like to help? Elliot, yes, please. I feel like I'm learning a lot today. Lana, I'm glad you think so. Okay. Lana, there's more to witchcraft than just summoning and conjuring, okay? Knowledge of the world around us will also improve our ability to brew potions and perform acts of alchemy, okay? She's writing it down, scribble, scribble. Lana, first we'll need to gather all the ingredients. Elliot, what do you need? For this potion I need some valerian root, passion flower and peppermint leaves. All of these can have a sedative effect on the consumer, but have varying degrees of effectiveness. Okay. Potion 101. They also differ in taste. The peppermint will be used as the main aromatic component. Elliot, ooh, okay. Do we have all those things? Lana, we do, but... But what? Elliot? Yes? Did you by any chance move things around my kitchen this morning? Oh, Elliot. Well, you see, it is looking a bit scruffy in there, actually. Should Elliot be keeping this in tip-top shape? I took some of the ingredients off the shelves when I was around looking for the cinnamon, but then I forgot where everything went, so I just put them back where I thought they would go. Yeah, exactly. Sigh. I see. Elliot, I'm so sorry I've messed up your kitchen. You're not, are you really? No, it's fine. I should have been supervising you instead of putting the other muffins out on display. We'll just have to look around the kitchen and try to find them. Elliot, okay. Lana, yes. What were the ingredients you needed again? Peppermint, valerian root, and passion flower. I'll write you a note. A note? Oh, thanks. Okay, let's have a look around. Oh, the upbeat tempo change. What's this? What we got here? Valerian root, passion flower, peppermint. Okay. Oh wow. Okay, so you can click on these items. Look at that. Those look like eggs. Leftover eggs from this morning. I'll use them tomorrow. These are pears. They are pears. Yeah. Okay, so we've got some sort of. Not those. We've got things up on the shelf here. What have we got there? Why is this nutmeg over here? I'll put it back on the shelf later. Look, maybe go fix that. What have we got there? What's this? I don't need sage right now, so we're just trying to find the right... What is the passion flower doing over here? Well, at least I was able to find it. Okay, so we've got the passion flower. Okay, let's go... I don't need basil right now. Just be grouping the basil with the sage, those sort of herbs together. I love the smell of jasmine, but that's not what I'm looking for. I do love the smell of jasmine because it's in my garden. Lovely. Maybe I'll brew some green tea later. Okay, we just got to go through them. Maybe I'll brew some green tea. Okay, same one again. This is not where the cinnamon's supposed to be. Okay, top shelf then. I don't need any rosebud right now. Maybe in a couple of weeks. Okay, I like this clickable element. Yeah, it's pretty cool. What have we got here? Ah, here's the valerian root. So we just need to find the peppermint. I don't need clove right now. These are the goji berries. They're delicious, but not what I'm looking for. This has got to be. Lemon balm. Not quite what I'm looking for. Oh, that is the peppermint. I found the peppermint. Well done, Lana. Lana, looks like we found all the ingredients. Now I can make the potion. Elliot. Hooray! I actually had fun looking for those ingredients. Maybe we could do that again. Just don't mess it up again. Just don't. No. There you go. Lana, please don't mess up my kitchen anymore, Elliot. Where does she sleep? We should make her sleep in the fireplace. Sorry. Lana, sigh. Elliot, please mind the front of the store and serve any customers while I work in the back. I'm going to make a potion for Jane. Okay, I won't let you down. I somehow doubt that. I'm sure you won't. We know between us what's going to happen. Later that evening. A little fireplace. I like the little jazzy music that's come on now. The rest of the day goes by rather uneventfully. I take my time preparing the potion, making sure to use the correct measures. Using too much or too little of any ingredient can change the potency and taste of the potion. At the end of the day, we close the bakery and I give Elliot a box with the potion inside to deliver to Jane. Elliot, wants speedy delivery to the castle, coming right up. And she's gone. Lana, be careful. It would be faster for me to fly to the castle myself, but I admire Elliot's passion and determination. When I first took her on as my apprentice, she caused me a lot of trouble. She constantly made mistakes while baking and her aptitude for magic was quite low, even for someone of her age. She tries her best and I find that endearing. Well, yes. I've never met someone as dedicated and determined about baking as her. I can't help but want to support and encourage her. Well, Lana's a good mentor, isn't she? She's putting up with a lot of trouble to help Elliot out. Lana, I hope she doesn't get lost on the way to the castle. Hey, who are you? Okay, thanks for playing Bait Magic, the demo, that was it. Whoa, you made it to the end of the demo. Who are you? Looks like another witch. Thanks so much for giving Bait Magic a play. I hope you enjoyed it. I really did. The full game is planned to be released at the end of October, just in time for the Yuri Jam. Okay, we'll be looking out for that at the end of October. And yes, you will find a link to the developer's Twitter page on the itch site. And there you go. List of credits. And who are you? You'll just have to wait for the full release to find out. Okay, well that was Bates Magic. I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly did. It was definitely worth the wait. So there'll be a link in the description below. Go and play it. Alright. Right, next game is called Above Eden. It is by Astrolaw. Heaven has been growing weaker in the wake of the catastrophe that befell the old world. Don't know what that is. So the council has voted a new realm is authorised and construction is to begin. But will every deity play by the rules? I will try not to. This current version of the game is kinetic. There are no choices or branches in the game at this time. This version is a demo. Alright, let's strap on our togas and get cracking. Right, we're in. Above Eden, let's play. All worlds begin in flames. It's something I say often, a joke between lightbringers. We're always the first on the scene to start the creation process. Ooh. I'm used to placing the molten gold lights myself, but today I'm doing more delegating and charting the positions to make sure each one is placed in precisely the right spot. Looks like the stars in the heavens. Oh, we're sort of moving the background around. Yuri teases me about the promotion. I tease back that he should make more friends of the council if he wants one too. A little inter-god jeshing. Oh, what on earth is going on outside my room? The sun and the stars light the darkness. The first step is complete. This is intriguing. L. Lux! Elle flutters over to me, her smile bright. Elle, I've just seen the star layout for the new realm. It's beautiful. I knew you'd have a natural talent for it. So look, my mouse movement is just affecting the background a little bit, just making it move around a bit. I like that little level of movement. Lux. Well, it's thanks to you that I got to try my hand at it. Elle, do you like it? Lux, I do. It's challenging. I feel like I'll miss taking the lights up myself, but it's good to have a change of pace. Lux, thank you for recommending me for it. Wow, can't speak. Al, you don't need to thank me. I just want you to be happy. Okay, says the gods at play making worlds. Lux, I don't need a promotion to be happy. Al, what would make you happy? I don't know, a sort of Oculus Rift maybe, something like that. I laugh. Finishing this new world quickly and taking a long nap. She laughs with me and takes my arm as we walk back into the halls of Ren'Py. Have I murdered that name? Ren'Py? On the second day, the next set of teams go out. Deities of land and sea push and pull the molecules into place, creating a place habitable for living things. They mould the rocks into hills and valleys and plains. This is cool, it's sort of like Genesis. They create vast oceans to cover much of the land, full of deep rifts and secret mountain ranges. I can't stop moving the background around, I like it. By day's end, the new world is ready to support life. The third day is Elle's turn to shine. While she's more capable of creating animal life, her true passion is plant life. Oh, look. I watch her lead her team out to fill the barren land with lush rainforests, soft meadows and cool woodlands. Below the waves of the ocean, they weave tendrils of seaweed and release clouds of algae and numerous other floral treasures. She returns that evening looking tired but pleased. Lux, how's it going? It looks great from here. Elle, everything is going well. I'm sorry I won't be around to watch you again tomorrow though. Lux, oh? Elle, you forgot already? The Garden of Eden? Lux, ah yes, your pet project. I thought that she blinked and smiled then. Elle, I'm just leading the Flora team. It's not my project. Lux, I heard it was your idea though. She looks a little proud despite her blush. Al, I think it will provide a lot of stability to us this time around. It's fine for some deities to have more power than others, but some weren't getting any worshippers at all. And the garden helps because... Al, the worshippers send their prayers and ritual offerings through the garden. It acts as a filter, sending those prayers to the correct deity, but shaving a small bit off the side to disperse amongst all the deities. I see, so it's like a profit share. Lux, that can't have been easy to push through the council. It's very complex, this god business. I didn't realise there was councils and profit share. And it wasn't, but eventually everyone understood that everyone will benefit from this system. Lux, so anybody above the garden receives the benefits of all worshippers, even if they're not their own? Oh, yes. Lux, there's a problem with that though, isn't there? If somebody puts a human worshipper in the garden itself, wouldn't they gain the power from the worshippers on Earth, because it would filter through them? Oh, look, she's like, oh God, I hadn't thought about that. Lux, and then in turn, whatever deity they worshipped would gain almost all of that. Al, I hadn't thought about that. That is what would happen, isn't it? I was so excited I hadn't considered the drawbacks. Lux, well, it's fine as long as nobody does it, right? Oh, right. We'll ban the act of placing humans there. Oh, maybe after it's complete we can place guards around it? Guards at the treasure of the Garden of Eden? Lux, alright, I suppose that will have to do. I chuckle a little. For someone who usually thinks everything through, that was a pretty major oversight. Have you been sleeping enough? She covers her face with her hands, embarrassed. No, I guess not. I was so stressed about the new realm and council work, and Mika, and your new promotion. I'm so overtired, it never even occurred to me. Lux, don't worry about it. You've been doing a great job. You have. Don't take it too hard. Lux, and if you make mistakes, I'll be there to help you clean them up afterwards. Lux is a good friend. She smiles, her eyes a little red from holding back tears of embarrassment. Al, you're right. Thank you for being there for me, Lux. I really appreciate it. Lux, you're welcome. Good luck tomorrow. Al, you too. Lux, thanks. She nods and walks away with a small smile on her face. She's gone. Okay, I like the art style of this. I really like it. I certainly like this side of it. On the 4th day, it's back to work. The initial phase for Lightbringers sets up enough light for the others to see by, but it's not enough to fill a universe. I spend the day drawing up charts, taking breaks occasionally to send out teams with satchels full of stardust and jars full of liquid light. That's a nice image, isn't it? A satchel full of stardust and a jar full of liquid light. Oh, look at the stars now. They've spread them throughout the sky, joking and laughing as they go. It sounds like a good job. I watch them with a tinge of sadness before turning back to my paperwork. God's doing paperwork. Really? The 5th day is when things start to get exciting, for everyone else anyway. Oh, new character. Hello. How the way they blink. That's lovely. Look at the blinking. Is that with me moving the mouse? I like that little level of interaction there. Anna flexes her hands. Oh, she's just blinking anyway. I don't need to move the mouse. Anna flexes her hands, her eyes lighting up with excitement. Hi, Anna. Beside her, Al rubs her own hands together nervously. Hello, you as well. There he is. Sam has his nose in a book, surely cramming in some last-minute research. Oh. Mika enters, his face serious. I know because he's anxious too. Okay, got some new characters in there. Mika, is everyone ready? Anna, honey, I'm always ready. Let's go. Anna looks delicious. Everyone is clear on the rules this time. No making anything that will evolve out of our control. My team will be supervising with this in mind. Anna, we get it. Let's go already. She's gone. I wave as they begin to shuffle out of the room. Sam tugs gently on Mika's sleeve. Sam, you'll watch me, right? I'll be watching everyone, Sam, to a little peephole in the wall. I just made that bit up, by the way. Sam, you know what I mean. Mika, of course I'll watch you. I lean down to plant a kiss on Sam, but I catch his eyes flickering to Elle just as their lips meet. Well. She doesn't notice, and apparently neither does Sam. I sigh. What's going on there? There's some sort of interrelationship drama happening. At this point, there's nothing for my team and I to do but watch. Across the oceans, rivers and lakes, the deities spread new life. We got whales, colourful fish, mollusks, coral, starfish, gargantuan whales, predatory sharks, thousands of turtles and jellyfish. By evening, the waters are teeming with creatures. The 6th day is much like the 5th. Thankfully, it's also the last one. We rest on the 7th, don't we? It's party time. Legions of life-givers go forth to create animals to inhabit land and sky. This is cool, I like it. Among these will be the humans, the keystone of our power, and the reason for creating a new realm in the first place. I watch them work. I wonder how the Guardian project went for Elle. I know she and some of the others have been working hard at it outside of their normal duties, but I haven't had the chance to ask her about it yet. Maybe after all this is over, I'll ask her to show it to me. By the 7th day, everything is finally complete. You'd think we'd all want to sleep in the day, but after spending a whole week... The child at the door? Whole week making a new universe. You'd think we'd all want to sleep in the day after spending a whole week making a new universe. But if there's one thing that deities love, it's an excuse for a party. I told you there'd be a party. I show up late, and my team of Lightbringers are already well on their way to inebriation by the time I arrive. I brush off Yuri and Lucy's attempt to drag me into their group. There are thousands of deities here, most of them only vaguely familiar to me. I thread between them until I spot Elle. Lux, enjoying the party? She looks up and smiles. Beside her, Anna waves to me from her seat. Anna, it's been a long week, longer than most. Lux, you hardly look it. She grins, her complexion glowing. As a goddess of fertility and strength, many humans are surely worshipping her already, and it shows. Lux and Elle, you're still working, it seems. From her hands, Elle is sprouting intricately flowered vines and delicately weaving them into Anna's hair. Elle, it's not work if I'm not using it in a project, right? Lux, it looks like you're turning Anna's hair into a project itself. Elle, oh no, this is just for fun. Anna hardly sits still long enough for me to play with her hair most of the time. I have to strike while I have the opportunity. For some reason that reminds me. Anna, for some reason that reminds me. Where are Sam and Mika? Elle looks a little uncomfortable, the way she always does when Mika is mentioned. What's going on there? What is with this Mika business? I want to know. Elle, I don't know. Mika hasn't spoken to me much lately. Anna, don't worry about him. It's better that he puts some time and effort into his relationship with Sam. Lux, at the expense of his friends, though. Anna raises an eyebrow at me. Anna, he needs to give Elle some space. Elle, I just want us all to be friends again. Anna, no, you feel guilty for turning him down, and I'm here to tell you that you don't have to. He's just got wounded pride. He'll be fine. Lux, but if he's rebounding on Sam... Yeah, I don't want Sam to get hurt. Anna, Sam's tougher than he looks. Maybe he can knock some sense into that musclehead. Well, it is complex. At that moment I hear Sam's voice rising over the throng, hot with fury. Anna, speaking of Sam. Uh-oh, lover's tiff. The crowd pulls back, giving a wide berth to Sam and Mika's spat. It doesn't last long, though. Sam has said his piece and stomps from the room, tail swishing furiously. He's gone. Mika rolls his eyes with a bit of uncharacteristic drama and exits the opposite way. Check those guys out. Oh dear, says Elle, I think I should go after him. Lux, which one? Anna, you leave it alone. Elle, it won't be made any better by you getting involved. She's gone, though. It's too late. Elle is already off and running. Anna sighs. Anna, that girl always thinks she can fix everything. But sometimes you just have to stand back and let people work things out for themselves. Very true. Lux, why don't you stop her then? Why don't you go stop her then? Anna, as I just said, sometimes people have to work things out themselves. This is as much a learning experience for her as it is for them. She's very wise, isn't she? And besides, I worked all week. I don't have the energy for chasing fools. I was going to say, let's dance then. Lux, any energy left for dancing? Let's get down. She looks me up and down with a quirk of her lips. Well, if it's you offering... Oh, is it me and Anna? I hold out my hand and smile. The 8th day dawns warm and bright. I inhale the fresh air, fresh clean air, and stretch my muscles in the morning glow. I'm a little achy from dancing for most of the night. Despite that, I feel stronger than I did yesterday. Anything else happened last night we want to talk about? Are we going to mention that? No, already humans are beginning to worship the Lightbringers. Like the fertility deities, we're always one of the first to receive thanks for our efforts. Still, something feels a little off. Maybe I'm still tired from all the dancing, but I don't feel quite as powerful as I should for the second day after creation. Elle. Lux! My musing on this is interrupted by Elle calling my name, her voice distraught. Elle. Lux, it's terrible! Oh no, she runs up to me, her eyes streaming tears. Lux. Whoa, what's wrong? Are Sam and Mika okay? Oh, they're fine, I assume. No, it's... She chokes back a sob. Someone let humans into the garden. God damn those humans, they get everywhere. Ah, right, and that is the end of the demo. And that's the end of the demo. So I really enjoyed that. Above Eden, it's a sort of mix of different religions. It's got creation in there. I like the interplay between the gods, and I definitely like the art style and that moving background. So there you go. Above Eden, there'll be a link in the description below. Go and play it. Okay, next up is, we're going slightly off track here. It's Sleepy Rhythm Machine version 0.808. We all know 808, where that comes from. It's a 5-minute experience where it's a sort of drum machine. and it features a song called Kafka Beach episode that Sleepy Agents wrote for their upcoming visual novel. So let's try this out. I'm fascinated. So enter a BPM. Let's just go for something really slow. Really slow. You chose 126 BPM. Okay, fine. 48, 126. That's my favourite BPM. Maybe that's the only BPM. Okay, so we've got 9 tracks here. Let me just take you through them. The play 9 tracks that play. Come on, 9 tracks. Okay. Wow. They've all got different effects on each of them. From these sort of more indistinct sounds to a bass line. Some more sort of chords. Some keyboards. More of a sort of bass effect. Okay, I've got a volume control over here. So then it's... Is that the same as that one? I'm not sure. There's something there, but... Okay, so it's up to you to mix them, try them out. Let's start with some... Start with some hi-hats. And mix it up a little bit. Where's that other bass line? Was it here somewhere? Oh, I like that. It's quite dark. What was this one? Okay, I like it. See, my mixing abilities are coming in here. So this is a completely different take on Ren'Py. I don't think you could exactly say it's a visual novel, but it is going to be something that's used in a visual novel. We've gone quiet. Why have we gone quiet? Okay. Okay, we're back. Bring the beat back. Rewind. Hands up in the air. Hands up in the air. Ready? Cool, so a really clever idea, giving us access to these 9 different tracks which we can mix ourselves. A really fun way. This is our volume over here. Let's put some of these on. Let's turn them all on. Clever game. Okay, so I'd recommend you go and have a play on that. It's just sort of fun. Pretend you're a DJ. I'm taken. And then you wake up, and it was all a dream. By Sleepy Agents, engine is Ren'Py, and there you go. Go and have a go at that, it's fantastic. Okay, last up tonight is Masada Sensei. It is by Double H, and it's about the case of the vanishing purple. It's a mystery visual novel where you play in the shoes of a detective teenage girl named Masada. Okay, something's been stolen, and we're on the case. Okay, let's begin. Rather laid-back vibe going on. I was 14 when we moved to Tokyo. I was young and inexperienced. My world had completely changed. My grandma had just passed away. Everything was completely different. The concrete jungle. But it felt right, brimming and exciting. A chapter of my life had closed, but another had just opened. I didn't exactly comprehend it at the time, but I felt something deep in the bottom of my heart. It was a yearning for action. I remember my grandmother's last words, as if I could ever forget them. Play your cards right, little one. Don't let appearances deceive you. Stay focused and never forget the goal of the game. Wow, what a granny. But Grandma, what's the goal of the game? The goal of the game is to have fun. Wise words from Granny. Okay, it's the 28th of the 9th, and here we are. This is Masada. Well, another uneventful day. Same classes, same teachers, same people. Thank God it's Friday. I survived another week. They should give me a medal for it. I like it. I like it. At least I caught a nice conversation from Senpai. I think I might even have a chance. Steady yourself, Masada. You're better than that. Don't just fall head over heels over the first older guy that falls into your lap just because he's older. Okay, Masada, there's a lot of moving pieces out. I like the little tuft of her hair there. Very endearing. Masada. But he's so cute. Shakes her head. Shoo, that's enough. You're a classy lady. You can aim higher than that. That's right, Masada. You're only at school anyway. You should be doing your homework. Get about older men. Another boring weekend awaits for me. Yay, I feel so alive and full of purpose. I think that is sarcastic. That's meant to be read sarcastically. When will something stir for once in this pointless world? Oh? Masada, Masada, is that crying? Oh dear. What will I do? What will I do? Okay, who's this character? Masada, I suppose that answers my question. Who's that girl? I don't think I've ever seen her around. It's all my fault. What am I going to tell at home? What will they say when they know I lost? Masada, she looks my age. Maybe I should ask her what's going on. Masada, excuse me. Oh. Eek! Whoa, purple eyes, what the F? Huh? What do you need? He's got purple eyes. Masada, please excuse my intrusion, dear fellow student. Is there a conundrum that plagues you at the moment? What? No, not at all. Don't bother me, please. Masada, somehow I find that hard to believe. Masada, not at all? Well, I think it certainly doesn't look that way. And it's not a bother at all. Maybe I can help you with whatever troubles you. I have quite the experience in my field. Does she? What? No, I'm sorry, but no, my problem is too big. I don't think anyone can help me. Does she need the toilet? Masada, oh, what is it? Looks like she needs the toilet, doesn't she? She's like, oh God, I just need the loo. Somebody stole something from me. A necklace my mother gave to me. Masada, what? Here at school? Yeah. That's terrible. It must have been horrible. It was. Perhaps I can help you after all. Allow me to present myself. My name is Masada Mayonaka, and despite my age, I'm an extraordinary detective. Big up Masada. What? A detective? Yes, through the power of observation and logic, anything can be found. Look at Masada's face, she's like, oh yeah, that's right, I'm a detective. Oh yes. No mystery is unsolvable as long as you put your mind to it. Wow, is that so? Introduce yourself, I need a name. Masada, so please, don't worry, calm down. Tell me what happened. Okay. So, yesterday at this school, I was here. I'm just a new student, so I came in to fill some entrance papers at the principal's office. And while I was there, I put my necklace inside my shoe locker by mistake, but when I came back, it was gone. Masada, wow. Did you call the police? Yes, they came immediately. They looked everywhere and searched around. Everyone around, but it was nowhere to be found. I see. This is a mystery. Masada, can you tell me at what time did you place your necklace in the safe, and when did you come back for it? I think it was 6:15, and I checked my locker around 10 to 8. Yeah, I'm sure of it. 10 to 8 in the morning or the evening? What time are you girls at school? Either way, that's very early or very late. Masada, very well. One more question. Did no one leave the school during that time? I think so. The other people I saw was a couple of students from a club and a teacher who was with them. They all came back when I noticed my necklace was gone. Excellent. Then the necklace is still in this school. What? How do you know? Easy. Classes end at 6 o'clock. You put your necklace in the locker at 6:15. Most students should be heading home by that point. From that hour to 9, only people from clubs will still remain inside the school. The club you're talking about, the Shogi Club, I believe, is one of the few clubs in the eastern wing of the school. That means one of them must have done it. They must have stolen your necklace in that room of time. Gasp. Ask her a name. They couldn't carry the necklace on their person because the police would have found it. And they couldn't have hidden it very far, not without catching attention. Masada is on the case here. That means the necklace is still inside the school. They must have hidden it somewhere around here. Somewhere very well hidden in order to be able to retrieve it later. Okay. You said this happened just yesterday, right? Yes, it did. Then we're in luck. It's very likely the necklace is still here. All we have to do is find it. Well, yeah. How do you know all these things? That was amazing. Because Masada stole it. That's what I'm secretly thinking. Masada, this. Merely observations based on fact, my dear. I told you I'm a great detective. Then maybe you can help me after all? Masada, so we have a deal. Will you let me investigate your theft? Yes, please, miss. Find my precious necklace. I put all my faith in you. I'm very honoured. I promised I would do everything in my hand. And my name is Masada. Masada Mayonaka. Here we go. Oh, and my name is Hana. Hana Mogamisawa. Mogamisawa? Hana. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Miss Mayonaka. Masada has jotted down some information on Hana. What have we got over here? We've got a little... Okay, we've got a little briefcase that comes up we can click on. She's 16 years old. Height 140. Weight, no. She's a student, sophomore. I'm an amateur. Okay, so we've got little breakdowns on Hannah. Promise I'll find a culprit. That's it. I like that. That's cool. There's another little button here. I think that's the settings. Okay, we'll go back. Okay, I like that. I like that little box. That little briefcase. Masada has collected a new piece of evidence. Hannah's necklace has been added to the inventory. Let's go back in here. Let's have a look. Hannah's necklace, a valuable jewel that has been stolen. A silver bead necklace with a purple garnet in it. I like it. And these are little tabs up here. So, I like the art style of this. Very, very clever. Very neat. Yeah, you can see it's like a briefcase opening up. There's the handle. Okay, close the case. Close the case. Okay. Masada, you're so polite. No need to call me by my surname. You can call me Masada. Hana, oh, really? But you must call me by the proper honorific, which is Sensei. You may call me Masada, Sensei. Alright, Masada. Okay, it's a pleasure to meet you, Masada, Sensei. You too, Miss... God damn it, Miss Mogamisawa. Let's go. Let's go? Let's go. What? Me too? Of course, you can help me, said Masada. We can find the real culprit together. Hana, but I don't know anything about mysteries or investigations or... Masada, but you were there. You must have some valuable information you got. Let's go to the lockers room, and there you can tell me everything else. Hana, doesn't seem very willing. Or perhaps you're afraid to meet the suspects. Don't worry, they won't... Don't worry, they won't do a thing to you. Masada, they'll try not to act suspicious anyways, so it's very unlikely they'll say anything mean to you. Hana, Masada, plus I'm here. They won't dare to threaten you with me around. Haven't you noticed my rugged, menacing looks and my tough face? And a tuft of hair? Hana, okay, I'll do it. I'll try to do my best. Masada, excellent, let's go. Masada can now visit the locker room, okay? Oh, so look, we got a little like, visit button. Masada, alright, down to some, got some funky music going on now to get serious. We're getting serious. Alright, this is the place, isn't it? Hana, yes. Masada, which one's your locker? It's in the aisle, isn't it? Hana, why, yes, how do you know? Lucky guess, I must admit, this is the first year high school's aisle. By your looks, I presumed you were a high schooler who just enrolled, so I thought it would make sense for you to be a first year. Wow, Hana, wow, I still don't know how you do it. That's amazing. Yep, that's right. Masada, thank you. I'm a first year too, by the way. We could be in the same class. Hana, oh, you are? Yeah, because of my height, I could pass for a middle schooler. But yes, I'm actually 16. Hana, goodness, that must be troublesome. You learn to live with it anyways. Wait a minute, let's have a look at the heights. What's so... Hana's 150. Hana's 150, wait a minute. Masada's 140, a little bit smaller, which is right, so you learn to live with it anyways. Masada, remind me about this necklace. What did you say your mother gave it to you? Did you say your mother gave it to you? Also, what does it look like? Hana, yes, she did give it to me. The necklace is made of silver beads with a purple garnet on the middle. Masada, wow, that sounds very valuable. And you brought that to school? Hana, yes, I know, not a very good idea in retrospect. Masada, yes, sorry I said that. Right, let's get down to business, shall we? Hana, hey, Miss Mayonaka Sensei. Miss Masada Sensei, please. Look at that angry face. Please, respect the honorific. Masada, come on, you must address me by my proper name. Hana, right, Masada Sensei. Are you really sure you want to help me with this? Masada, of course. Why wouldn't I? Is something wrong? Hana, no, it's just... I brought this down upon myself, didn't I? I carelessly brought that valuable necklace to school, and then I regretted it, and that's why I'm in this mess. You're very kind, Miss Mayonaka, but I don't think it's fair for you to make yourself responsible for my mistake. Don't get cold feet, Hana. Masada's on the case. I should be the only one to suffer its consequences. Masada, Hana, really, it's okay, get a grip. I'm not doing this out of any obligation. I'm doing it because I really want to help you. She wants to crack the case. Hana, huh? Besides, I don't think there's anything wrong with being a little selfish sometimes. So, alright, you brought this necklace to school. Big deal. I mean, sure, you could have not brought it, but it's yours after all. You should be free to do with it whatever you want. Why else would you own it, after all? I know it means a lot to you and you feel responsible for its loss. But if you always think about others, you'll never make yourself happy. Well said, Masada. Hannah gasped. Think of it this way, your parents brought you this necklace because they wanted to make you happy. This was true because you held that object very dear and it was a symbol of their love. Now that it's gone, they'll be disappointed, sure. But what should be important for them? It's not the necklace, it's you, Hannah. It's your happiness what's important to them. Okay, so it's some sort of therapy at the same time that's going on here from Masada, isn't it? Hannah, maybe you're right. Maybe I should look out after myself sometimes. I never considered it that way. Masada, see, it's not so bad. Hannah, I'll give it a thought, Miss Masada Sensei. Masada, that makes me very glad. Anyways, let's find some clues, shall we? There must be something around here we can use to figure out who stole your necklace. I will examine the area for clues with my eyes. Okay, what else would you use? Snicker, what? On the meanwhile, try and see if you can remember anything else. I'll make you a few more questions shortly if you don't mind. Of course. According to Hannah, the police searched this area. That means no evident place must have been used to hide the necklace. The floorboards, the walls. I suppose I can take a look out everywhere else. Locker room notes have been added to the inventory. Okay, oh wow. Okay, so we've got locker room notes here. The police searched this place. No trace of the necklace either under the floorboards nor inside the walls. Got a little note there hanging out of a pocket in our briefcase. What have we got here then? Wait a minute. What have we got here? Hannah could ask you some questions. Of course. Masada, what should I ask Hannah? Nothing. Wait a minute, I want to see what the other ones. Let's have a look. Oh, okay. So we've got a little magnifying glass here. We can look at the lockers. Do you think the thief could have hid the necklace inside one of the lockers, Hannah? There's so many you could spend your entire life looking in those. They could well have. Not quite. You said you put your necklace inside your safe after class, didn't you? That means very few people must have been around to see you store it. That is good logic. That's true. I can only think of one student. Wait a minute, Hannah. What? Someone saw you put it in there and you haven't thought to tell us this so far? Plus, if they hid the necklace inside their own locker, they would be obviously incriminated. Get my words out. Masada, unless... Hannah, huh? Unless they used someone else's key on a different locker. Hannah, it's true. That's a possibility. Masada, indeed, but I have no evidence to think that's true for now. It's best to ground your thoughts in what you know rather than what you want to believe, don't you think? Hannah, Masada, actually, maybe not the necklace, but the culprit could be hiding something else in their locker, Locker room notes updated. Wow, what? Okay, we go. And that takes us back somewhere else. So, let me have a quick look at the locker room notes. No lockers from other students show signs of having been forced. Okay, well, wow, there's a lot going on there. I love these elements of the game. I love these things that you can come in and out of. The way you can bring up these questions. Here we go back and various other elements. It's very cool. So I think we're going to leave it there. And let you guys carry on. That is called Masada Sensei, the case of the vanishing purple. And again, there will be a link in the description below. Go and play it. Go and solve the crime. Okay, so there you go. There's another 5 from the Ren'Py. I keep saying Ren'Py. Someone save me. Tell me what it is. Ren'Py jam. Like I say, it's now closed, but there's all the submissions are still there to play. There's quite a few I can't play that look fantastic, but they're not Windows compatible. So forgive any that I haven't managed to get hold of play for you guys. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, hit the like button. But better than all that, head over to the page and play them yourself and give the submission, the creators, some feedback. Alright, take care of yourselves. Bye bye.